I was left home alone until I wasn't.
Part 2. A few hours passed by. I made my dinner and watched a few YouTube videos trying to forget the weird occurrence that had just taken place. I tried to come up with a reasonable explanation as to what just happened, but couldn't ever agree with my mind. Likely due to how quiet my town had been known to be and that nothing major ever happens here. I'm sitting on the couch at this point, bored out of my 14-year-old mind. My friend hadn't arrived yet, so I was getting more anxious about when he would come. My phone buzzed and I picked it up. One delivered message from Mom. I tapped on it, then read the following. "Get back in the house now, you know not to be out past this time." I was so confused as I hadn't left the house all day. A few seconds later, my mom sent a photo. A shadowy figure walking around my garden. At that point, my heart sank into my body. I struggled with anxiety, and the fact that an unknown figure was walking around my garden gave me the creeps. I watched a fair few horror movies in my time, and always wondered why the characters just never left the house once things started to get spooky. So I did that exact thing. I grabbed my phone and coat and dashed across the street, as there was no way I was staying in that hellhole any longer. Minutes later, I found myself calling the police, as I had no other option. They said that they would arrive at 10, so I had no other option as to wait it out sat on this curb. Until my bedroom curtains were pulled open and the shadowy figure appeared. His eyes were sunken and his mouth looked as if it was pulled forcefully across his jaw. I screamed, and knowing a man was in my house all along. Thank goodness for those horror movies, because if I had never watched them, the ending could have been much more different. Like and subscribe.